Hello, little ones. How are you? This is Shipra with my new DIY activity. And kiddos, as we all know, a very colorful, very beautiful festival is approaching. And the festival is Holi. Yes, so we are going to make a beautiful postcard card. That is the color changing card. Yes, you heard it correct. That's the color changing card. That's the postcard we are going to make for Holi, which you can gift it to your loved ones. So for that, we have to move to our workstation. But before that, kiddos, let's learn to fly high with Yellow Class DIY. So let's just move on to our workstation. And here we go. And you can see I will be using my marker pens, permanent markers, and this is my card. The postcard card, and let's see what happens. Let's see the magic. Oh, wow, that's so simple. Why it is not so colorful? So let's make it colorful. And here it is, a beautiful, colorful card which keeps on changing the color and it becomes colorful again. And let's see what happens if we go halfway. Oh, half colored. So let's make a beautiful color changing card on this Holi. So what all things do we need? So kiddos, we need some kind of a decorative tape, which is easily available in the market. You can even take glitter tapes. Then we are taking half of OHP sheet. This OHP sheet is also easily available with all stationery shops. So do not worry. Even if you have some nice thick transparent sheet, that will also work. But we actually call it OHP sheet. I have taken half of OHP sheet. Then I have taken half of my A4 size sheet and one complete A4 size sheet. Along with that, we have used a permanent marker, we have used glue, we have used scissor, we have used our brush pens or color pens, whatever you want to use. I have used my brush pen. So whatever you want to use, you can use that. So let's first draw something. So what we are going to do, we are going to draw something on this sheet. Okay, so let's see what we are going to do. We are going to take our A4 size sheet, the whole complete one sheet. Kids, we will be also using our scale. So we need a scale also and a kind of a paper cutter also. Okay, so my paper cutter is here, or you can use toothpick to give a thin pricks in between, and then you can use your scissor. But do remember to use your scale because we need the scale definitely. Okay, so first of all, let's see what we have to do. We are going to fold our sheet like this. Nicely. And then we are going to draw a rectangle in between. You can make a square, you can make a rectangle. So whatever you want to do, you can do. If you are making a small figure inside, make a square, or if you're making a bigger figure, you can make a little big rectangle. So I am just going to make a remember that at least 1 to 2 centimeters of space is left here everywhere. Okay, so remember that at least 1 to 2 centimeter is space left everywhere on all 4 corners. So this is the rectangle I have made. This line is little not straight, so let me just straighten it. And we are going to cut it. Okay, So for cutting, you can use even a paper cutter, or you can take a toothpick and you can draw lines like this. Even a divider is good to draw, make the things clear. So like this, you can easily do it. And this will give a nice folding to your sheet. Okay. And then you can just make a little prick here like this. And then you can put your scissor inside. But kids, I am using my paper cutter. This technique I have already told many times in my other crafts also. So you can take a blunt knife also, and just with a little sharp tip, or with the help of any adult under the supervision of some adult, you can easily take their help and you can make it. So nicely we are going to cut it so that it can easily come out from here. Okay, like this. So we will cut it out from all four sides. This is done. Don't worry about this line. This will be, we can easily hide it under our tape. Okay, so if any extra line, little errors, we can really hide it under our tape. Now we are going to place our sheet inside like this. So that means this is our working area. Okay, so be careful that your working area is only this much window. So let's keep it like this only and start drawing our colors or whatever you want to do. You want to write something. So kiddos, first of all, we will just make like this. Okay, so the inside portion. So we are going to make a very thin outline and we are going to draw it. So I'm using my thin pen, thin black color pen. You can take a thin sketch pen also. And we are going to make different splash. Now do remember that your area of work is this much only. Okay, this much in this window only. So I have made a splash like this, and then I'm making this water gun, a simple water gun I'm making. Now with a V on it. And then we are going to make some water droplets. And here we can write. Now take care that you should write even Happy Holi in a way where you can fill it with colors. And so that we can nicely fill in our colors in between. And we have made our splashes like this. We will make a smaller splash like this. And now kids, we are going to color it. Now we already know our window and I'm going to take it out and we are just going to color it with bright colors. So simply color it with nice, beautiful brush pens, color pencils. try and color it with more beautiful colors. So simply I am coloring it. So we are going to color it with bright, bright colors. So very nicely we are going to color it. You can change the color of Happy Holi with different colors, but I am doing only 2 colors here. You can make it like a rainbow with different I, different L, different H, different O, different AP, something like that. You can definitely do. So kiddos, all this painting or drawing is ready. Now what I will do, I will place it in between like this. And I will stick it. So take care that the edges are little away from these boundaries like this. You can see the distance. Okay. So now we'll stick it. So now I know I have a little extra portion. I can really cut it with the help of my scale. So I have cut the extra portion. And we will stick it. Like this. Oh, like this, sorry. Fine. So let's stick it first. Just take care of the positioning. So I'm not picking it up again from the place from where I want to place it. I am just holding it like this and I am sticking it. So this is done. Now this way. And we have sticked it properly. Now we are going to fold it nicely. And we are going to take our OHP sheet. And we will place it like this. Okay. So kids, don't worry. Our OHP sheet is always almost as our A4 size sheet. So your dimensions will almost be same. No worries about that. Okay. So like I have placed it like this. So if I want to cut, I can cut. Otherwise also I can leave it like this. But extra portion from here, I'm going to cut. So again, I'm going to take my scale and I'm going to draw a line like this, which is very less visible. You can use your cutter or you can use your scissor also here. Let's see if it's done. No, it's not done properly. So I will use my but do draw a line on the OHP sheet so that you cut it straight. And I'm going to reduce it a little bit from here also. Little bit from here also. And we will stick it on the sheet. So now kids, just remember one thing, that the OHP sheet takes a little time to stick because it's a plastic sheet. So it takes little time to stick on the paper. So what we are going to do, we are going to apply glue, but along with that, this decorative tape is going to solve our problem. Okay. So again, we are applying glue here. nicely blue here also. And we will stick it like this. We are going to leave it for some time like this. And what we are going to do now, we are going to take our thick permanent marker. Remember, I want a thick line and we need a permanent marker because on the transparent sheet, this permanent marker is only going to work and we will draw lines on it. So we are going to do the outline of our drawing or our splashes, our painting. So do remember to take a thick permanent marker because permanent marker is going to stay. Otherwise, if you are going to take a simple pen, it's not going to stay. And remember to take a thick permanent marker because it will look beautiful. So we are doing the outline of this. So we are doing the outlines. And we have done the outline. So it will be like this. Now just take care. Any extra glue you have anywhere on this card, you can just quickly wipe it nicely. Okay, take care that there's no extra glue anywhere and just place it like this. So this is a small sheet. You can take a big white color sheet. Okay, and you can reduce the size according to this. Let me just show you how. So just wipe all extra glue. Okay, so we are going to use a tissue paper if you have extra glue anywhere. Or this extra glue can also be used to stick your tapes like this. But there should be no extra glue inside, kiddos. Just remember one thing. No extra glue can be there inside your this side, this portion. Okay. So now let me just leave it for some time, for a few seconds, so that all extra glue is sorted, and we are going to cut because I am not sticking it right now because this is a postcard. So I will be using this tape only to stick. So before that, I have to place one more magic inside, and that's our strip of sheet which will go inside. That flap that is working for us to give colors. Okay. So let me just take 1/2 of our A4 size sheet. And we will place it here like this. Okay. So now one major thing, kiddos, you have to remember is, let me just remove this right now for you so that my things are clear to you. We have to keep this flap little out like this, very little out, which is very, very mildly visible. And this flap is going to work like this. Okay. So we are just going to keep this flap inside, but we are not sticking it. And you can see a very little mild flap I have left here on the outer side so that I can easily pull my flap out. Okay. So I am placing it. We can reduce the size from here a little bit if you want. I am doing it. And just remember, that was the reason I told you there should be no glue on this. Otherwise, this sheet will stick, and which we do not want, Okay. All extra glue should be removed. And now we are going to just apply our tape so that we can stick it like this. So it will become a flap-like thing, and you can remove it, hold it like this, and it will come out like this. Let me just show you how. So one flap should be little out, very little, very mildly visible. And apply glue here. And we'll stick the tape. So this is a decorative tape, kiddos, but I have mostly seen that these tapes are not that, they doesn't have that sticky part, nice sticky part. So it is always good to apply little more glue to make it little more firm. And now we are going to turn it upside down and we'll stick the tape here. Okay. Same goes on all four sides. And we are just going to stop it here. We are going to cut it. Or we can take this side also down. But do remember that one side where your flap is going to come out, that side you are not going to put the tape. Otherwise, when you are going to pull, it is not going to come out. So here I have left that out like this because it's going to come out like this. Okay. So here I have not attached my flap downwards. I have left it like this only. Now here I'm going to cut it and I will stick it. This portion also, again, remember kids, we are not going to go beyond this here. Okay, so I will stop my tape exactly at this point. So apply your tape nicely. Stick it. This is just going to end like this. And we are going to cut it from here. This part also can go down. With extra glue. And apply glue here and stick it. Now wipe your hands properly, nicely. And then you can see, then when you will pull it out, you will have nice, beautiful colors. So it will go inside like this. Kids, just remember, if there is a little sticking inside, it will not happen. So remember that there should be no glue. You can use an extra tissue paper to clean your, wipe your things, so that when you are using it, it doesn't stick anywhere in between. If there will be little glue, it will stick. Okay, so it will go inside like this. So we have made this beautiful card here also, like this. And our Holi card is ready. Beautiful color changing card is ready. I am not right now using it because it has glue on some corners, which really needs to stick properly. I will show you this one. So I hope you have enjoyed this session. If you have enjoyed this session, do share your unique referral code with your family and friends so that they can also join Yellow Class. So what you are going to get, you are going to get lots and lots of prizes, and they are going to also be our friends in our sessions. And kiddos, do share your pictures, your creativity, your work, your videos on the feed, on the portal, so that we can see what you are doing and we really get lot of encouragement with this. So on behalf of Yellow Class, I, Shipra, wish you all a very, very colorful Holi. And Shipra is signing off. We are going to meet again. Till then, kiddos, enjoy Holi and be happy.